Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Easter, first and foremost. It's gonna be a quick Sunday watch list. It's not gonna be too long. I do have a few things on watch, nothing too crazy, but the watches that I do have, I think they look pretty solid. So let's get right into it, right? Let's start it off with SPY. I'll clear my chart. Start from a higher time frame, right? So first and foremost, first thing I see is, we did get a pullback. We're still in our uptrend. We're making higher lows. We bounced off the daily 9 EMA, which was also a previous level of, in a sense, short-term demand. And we're heading back up to these highs here, 411.76. Right, we bounced nicely, and I think we definitely have room to that recent high, and above that, we have room to like this 314 area right here, around these areas right here. So really, I would like for us to, in order for me to trade this, I'd like to, let me go to the 4 hour real quick. Right, reason I got this upper level was because of this rejection over here. But I'd really like for us to, and I'm going to look for the most recent demand because this is going to be the level I'm going to be playing off of this week. And it comes back from all the way over here where we bounce multiple times over here. All right, you can see the bounces I'll show you guys right now. All right, let me draw some arrows. Right here, we bounce once, twice, 3 times, over here, 4 times. When we're below it, we reject off that level, so that demand is in a sense supply as well. Reject it over here and reject it over here. And then when we're back above it, we hold this level. So I want to see if we can get some type of pullback into this level for me to take a bounce. And I'm gonna try to ride that move back up to Monday's high. Where was Monday's high at? Let me double check real quick on that early. Monday's high was right here. So if I go to the 5 minute chart, you're gonna see why that Monday high level, because we got rejected pretty hard off that Monday's high level. So there's a big reaction off that level. We get back to it. I want to see how we react off that Monday's high level. And above Monday's high, then we can go to Tuesday's pre-market high around this, just round it up to like that 413 area, right? Above 413, the next supply zone is basically around this area over here. I could see another big rejection off this 414.85, you see. So that's going to be my next zone. Above that, that's going to be my next target. And, I'm going to start being very careful up here because this is a big area of supply. So I'm going to be very attentive of how price action reacts up here. And that's pretty much it for SPY. I'm going to go over SPX real quick. SPX looks really good as well. You know, Same thing as SPY. It's basically a daily chart bull flag. And I'm going to be looking at that same demand zone right here for a bounce. If we can get a pullback into that area, I'm definitely going to pick up some calls with the stop loss right below it. And it's also near that 4100 psychological level. So I'd like to see that hold. 4100 to 4090. It depends on how pre-market opens up. We'll see how pre-market opens up. But I'm going to be looking at those levels from move back up into Monday's high area. If we open up already up here, then I'm going to be looking for a break and retest from move back up into here. And for the downside, I'd like a break below Thursday's lows. So for the downside, we got to prepare for either scenario. If we do break below Thursday's lows, which is around, if we go to SPY, Thursday's lows around this 405 level, then we definitely have room to 404, right? But let's go to QQQ now. QQQ, very similar, right? We came and retested this previous high, which now turned to a new higher low. And we definitely have room to these 320, 322 area. I'd like to see, some type of pullback so I can catch the move up into there. But if pre-market already opens up in this area, I'm going to be very careful, be very attentive of how price action is up here. But the break and retest above this level will be something I am interested for a move back up to 324, 325 areas. That looks pretty good. So you can see it's a clear level of supply. We got rejected back here on Friday, August 26th. So I rejected there again, April 4th. So we're heading back up to there. Depending how we get there is going to determine my next move. So that's going to be my watch list on the ETFs, SPY and QQ. Now let's get into the main watch list. Let me clear this chart. Microsoft was very, very strong on Thursday. This was a really nice move, right? And we broke a key level, which was 290. Let me show you guys how respected this 290 was from back here, right? I like charting on the 4 hour. So let's go to the 4 hour real quick. And you can see exactly the type of reactions we get off of 290. Look how every time we come here, 290, 291 really, we get rejected, right? So I'm gonna drag this zone down. I'm gonna drag this zone down all the way through here. And I'm gonna keep it in red since it was a rejection level. And now we're getting above it. Last time we broke above it, where did we go? Last time we broke above it, where did we go? We went up here, right? 294. And now we're back above it, right? So now that we're above it, I want us to retest 290 and hold it. I want to see a break. So we broke it. Now I want to see the retest hold 290 because that previous level of supply will turn to a level of demand. Like, for example, if I drag this level more down this way, look how when we're above this level, see how this level gets respected as a demand zone and we bounce off this level. So now I want to see, now that we're above this level, do we hold this as a demand zone? And this is why supply and demand is my favorite trading strategy because it applies a great risk to reward for you. If we come and retest this level and it happens to fail, then I get out quick. I'm what am I risking? About 30 to 40 cents. Like I like keeping the around the below that range. I'll get out. And what is my target? 294. That's definitely a more than a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I do like Microsoft coming into Monday. If we hold that 290 level on the retest, see if we could have any confluences, right? The hourly 9 is there. I'm pretty sure fib level's there if I were to go from the recent low to high. But let's go to my next watch. And this is like on my side watch because it's not fully ready yet. It could be though. I think Netflix definitely has some potential, right? We've been on this short-term downtrend for a while. But if you go to the daily, we held the key level. Let me clear this whole chart for you guys. Right, we held the key level. This previous level back here was where we kept getting rejected from, and then we bounced from it. And if we go back over here, what happened on Thursday? We bounced from that level. So that previous level of demand held up. We broke, retested, and this looks really, really good. Just because the type of candlesticks we have here, we got, two bullish pin boys, right? This bullish hammer. This is a dragonfly doji, which is a bullish candlestick. And I think if we are able to break above 340, and we definitely have room up to, let's go to the 4 hour real quick. If we're able to break above that, then I kind of definitely would want to draw some type of trend line right here, right? If we're definitely able to, it's kind of like a flag on a higher time frame as well. So if we're able to break above that 340, somehow retest it, we definitely have room to these. Of course, the upper target is going to be 350, but before that, we would have room to, let's go a smaller time frame. 340 would get us up to this level here, 343, and above 343.34, then really it's room back up to, 346 and really like 350. So go back over here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. So yeah, 350 and above 350 definitely has room up. It definitely has room to run, but I'm definitely going to target that 350 area. On the daily, this does look, like I said, like a nice bull flag. So I'm going to be looking at that coming into Monday. And those are the only things I have on watch. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, it's pretty much, what I'm going to be watching this week. Things could definitely change. So if they do, I'll update on my Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys have a good Sunday. And I'll talk to you guys Monday morning.